Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to the Funk Royalty Files, where we dive into the juiciest stories about British royalty and the people who shape their lives. Today, we're talking about Prince Harry's fight for security support as a privately funded member of the royal family. So, in January 2020, Prince Harry and his wife Meghan quit as senior working royals, but they still wanted to continue supporting the late Queen as privately funded members of the royal family. Sounds reasonable, right? Well, it got complicated when the Royal Risk Management Board, or RAVIC for short, decided that there was no basis for publicly funded security support for Prince Harry within Great Britain. Now, this might seem like a pretty simple decision, but according to lawyer Shaheed Fatima KC, who's representing Prince Harry in his appeal, this was a case of a bespoke process being applied. In other words, RAVIC came up with its own rules just for Prince Harry, without consulting him or even having an official risk management board assessment. The problem is, the decision didn't take into account other categories that only RAVIC knew about at the time, which provided a basis for protective security. It's like they made up their own rules on the fly and then expected Prince Harry to accept them without question. Shaheed Fatima KC argues that this lack of transparency and due process was unfair to the Duke, who wasn't even given the chance to make his own representations to RAVIC. She says that by failing to apply its own terms of reference, RAVIC essentially denied Prince Harry's circumstances and justified a decision that many people will see as unfair. The Home Office is opposing the appeal, saying that the judge was right to reject Prince Harry's claim. But Shaheed Fatima KC isn't giving up. She says that the appeal involves a continued failure to see the wood for the trees and that she believes her client has a strong case. Well, we'll have to wait and see how this all plays out. One thing's for sure, though, Prince Harry is taking on the system, and it's going to be fascinating to watch him fight for what he believes in. That's all for now on the Funk Royalty Files.